Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my page. I'm Chosen One 444 Hilla, and I'm back today, guys, with a message, okay? So here in this page, I do collective readings. That means all signs of what doesn't matter which sign you are, okay? So I do readings on this page for the Aquarius. I tell you guys all the time about Aquarius too. I do readings for the zodiacs as the season approaches, and I also do readings for the collectives. That means all signs are welcome. But today I'm gonna do a reading for the Aquarius. It's been a minute, Aquarius, okay? So I'm gonna tap in you guys' energy to see what could be going on, Aquarius, okay? It's the middle of the year, but it's still the age of Aquarius, okay? So let's act like we know, okay? So being as the age of Aquarius, right? You already know this is the season of time that truth's gonna be revealed to everybody. Things that people thought they was hiding is coming to clear light. Was done in the dark is coming to the light, okay? Things that people didn't think believe exist is actually coming to light, that it does exist, a possibility that these things do exist. So that is all a part of the age of Aquarius. Everybody's finding out their true self. The ones that make it, and the ones that don't, okay? But I'm gonna tap on you guys' energy to see what could be going on, Aquarius, okay? Let's see what could be going on you guys' coming energy. Something that could happen to you in the past, something that happen to you right now, something that may be upcoming in the future, all depends what timeline you're on. And as soon as I started shuffling, here we go. We got love affair coming out, okay, Aquarius? So some of you guys currently right now experiencing in some type of love affair, okay, or coming out of a love affair, or wondering if somebody that you're dealing with is having a love affair, okay. Somebody's currently right now questioning a love affair, okay, or wondering if somebody's even maybe be down low, okay. All right, so somebody's wondering if somebody has like a dirty little secret in your energy, okay. Somebody is wondering if somebody is dealing with somebody behind their back, okay, or if somebody you're not talking to, you wonder if they have somebody that they're dealing with that you don't know about, okay. And this person that you might be thinking about is a person that you actually see yourself being with, okay, Aquarius. You feel like this person kind of brings this type of peace and balance, this type of happiness, okay? So you really kind of wonder, because you don't want to like really maybe like put all your all into this person, because what if they are having a love affair, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? But you kind of that's been kind of on your mind recently, or is about to be coming up in the future, okay? So right now it is that you've been taking some time away to yourself, okay? You've been recharging it, okay? And yourself, maybe just being home a lot, okay? Even some of you that maybe that live by water, okay? Maybe been taking walks near the water or driving near water, okay? You've been needing to clear your mind, okay? So a lot of you guys been trying to just recharge yourself, because maybe some type of love affair you was in, okay, maybe took so much out of you. So after the situation of this love affair, you probably just removed yourself or something like that to balance your peace back out, okay, because maybe it took a toll of you. That's what I'm getting, Aquarius, okay. So far we got somebody that you're worrying about if somebody is dealing with somebody else or has some type of secret going on, okay? So that's coming out, okay? And this is somebody that maybe you could have been dealing with that always been said they was just too busy, okay? Or maybe you feel like this person appears to be too busy, okay? So you feel like it's something with a situation where like they don't have enough time for you, or maybe you feel like it's a time ticking, okay? And maybe like before, like maybe you want to approach this person because you feel like maybe you want to express something to them, okay? Maybe that you want to be with them and have this peace and happiness with them, but you feel like you're running out of time, okay? You feel like you've been procrastinating some type of decision, Aquarius, about this love affair. This person that you want to deal with or know about, okay? You feel like you've been procrastinating, okay? So right now you also thinking about how you gonna do it, like, or like you gotta hurry up and do this this confrontation or something like that. That's what I'm getting, okay, Aquarius. All right, you also probably been in the energy of feeling hopeless, okay? So maybe you come out of the season of maybe this is why you separated yourself too, because you also could have been dealing with somebody, like I said before, that maybe they have secrets, so you didn't want to trust this person too much, because you probably feel like you're gonna have the same experience, okay? But it's kind of left you kind of in some type of depression mode, okay? Because you've been stepping away from your true happiness is what I'm getting, okay, Aquarius? So you've been in this energy of separating yourself from your true happiness. So that's not good, Aquarius. I don't like seeing Aquarius like that, okay? Aquarius, even though we're still human, at the end of the day, people think that we don't have feelings, but Aquarius, you've been seeming like you've been distancing yourself because you have been feeling kind of hopeless about a situation that you want to know about, okay? And I'm that you also maybe feeling like that because you also maybe feel like it took a lot of toll on you, because maybe this person came off like very egotistical, okay? So maybe this person shattered you in some type of way at some point in time, made you feel bad about yourself, okay? Or really thought they was better than you, okay? So oh my God, Aquarius. So we're gonna have more than one situation going on, okay? So you gotta see which Aquarius group you fit in, okay? There's different Aquarius timelines, okay? So if you got one Aquarius that's dealing with somebody that they know is for sure a narcissist, okay? A person that's very egotistical, think they better than people, okay? Walk around like they don't stink, okay? And they just opportunists, okay? So they just want to be with you, always with you, just based off opportunity, okay? Maybe you came with some type of features, okay, maybe like a show off, okay, like a trophy wife, trophy husband, okay, maybe you have certain accolades going on in your life, or some type of skills person wants to be in energy because of that, all right? So this person is also your energy that made you feel kind of like hopeless and depressed a lot, okay? And what I'm getting is that you feel like you spent too much time with this person, so maybe it's been hard for you to detach from this person because you feel you have a history with this person, Aquarius, what I'm getting. And then you got the other Aquarius group that feels like you've been draining yourself because you haven't stepped forward towards somebody that you actually care for. Okay, maybe that you feel like you've been been behaving in this energy of acting too egotistical, because maybe you're being hard on yourself or hard on this person, okay? Maybe you got some type of assumptions because you dealt with some type of narcissism in the past, okay? So you get what I'm saying, Chris? I'm trying to put it where I put it, try to even talk a little slowly, because as you can see, I'm a fast talker, okay? I like to get it all out, okay? And I'm getting, it's like, yeah, you've been distant for somebody, okay? So there's definitely some type of separation going on between you and somebody, Aquarius, okay? Maybe this person that you been thinking about, okay, that you want to be with, okay, there's distance between you and this person. And I'm also getting for the other group of Aquarius that you also are now currently getting some type of divorce or separation with somebody else that there's a narcissist. So you're literally separating yourself, all about to be separated from two different type of pathways, two different type of people, okay, Aquarius? So you've been separating yourself from some type of narcissist, and you also separated from somebody that you feel like that could bring you happiness, okay? So I don't know, Aquarius, maybe you been keeping yourself in a hut, okay, Aquarius, and that's the known thing what Aquarius do, right? Every time we go through stuff, but we feel like get too much, we just retreat, right? We be like, oh, you know, let me do it on my own, okay? We disappear from everybody. We go ghost, go cold. Everybody's like, where's Aquarius? Where's Aquarius? But the whole time, we just recharging, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, I'm getting that. It's been too much going on, so maybe a lot of arguments been happening, okay? Maybe this narcissistic person doesn't want to accept something in your life, okay? Maybe also something's over. So maybe somebody's just now realizing that you guys are incompatible. So you're realizing you're incompatible with somebody, Aquarius, and this is causing a lot of downtime with you, because maybe you had some type of hope towards this person, okay? But you're now realizing that this person ain't compatible with you, okay? You're not compatible with this person, okay? Because this person doesn't have the same goals, and they also don't bring no peace to your life, okay? They bring just chaos, okay? Maybe you thought that this person was some type of peaceful person or something like that, so maybe you got close to them, you start to realize like, nah, this person is just nothing but chaos, okay? And you feel like at the same time, so you distance yourself from somebody else that did bring you that. So now you feel like you caught in the bind, okay? If it's not somebody you say, this is how somebody feel about you. They feel like they now caught in the bind because they chose a chaotic life over you that brought peace, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? We also really told somebody that has some type of multiple exes, okay? And I said people that's very clingy. This person's very clingy. So this person that we can be talking about today, Crib, whether it's you or somebody you know, this person has old exes that's clinging on something and don't want to let them go, okay? And that's what I'm getting at. That's why once I'm getting that, Chris, once you seen this, you pull yourself away. You was like, you know what? You got too much going on. I cannot sit here and allow me to be in this energy where you got all these exes in your energy. There's people that are trying to take over, okay? And you don't know how to balance people out or put people in their place. That's what I'm getting. Or even it could be family, okay? This person maybe have narcissistic family members that been getting in your business or something like that, and it's causing so much chaos, okay? Yeah, I'm getting that somebody right now is also feeling shattered, okay? So you could be feeling shattered, Aquarius, okay? You also could have been having nightmares, okay? We're not talking about you, this person you could have been dealing with is having some type of nightmares because they feel like they have some type of failure. Things are failing around them, okay? Whether it's the good relationships and also the positive, the bad relationships. This person feel like they feeling shattered, okay? So some type of dream has been illuminated, okay? Some type of illusion has been illuminated. So right now, Aquarius, I'm getting is that whether it's you or somebody around you, there's somebody is feeling very shattered, okay? They don't know what to do, how to pick themselves and put themselves back together, okay? But I'm getting is that because they don't know. They was caught in the middle, basically, okay? Somebody was living two different life. One girl a day, you at night. Even though I know this ain't right, I just can't get enough. All right, somebody just couldn't get enough of having two different lives, and now they caught up, Aquarius, okay? And they lost both of y'all. So I'm getting in the process of losing both of you, okay? But I'm getting that they feel like the time is running out. They got to do something, okay? And they've been acting like they've been busy. So this person been trying to keep themselves drowned in work or act like they busy, but they really shattering inside, okay? They feeling very lost, Aquarius, okay? Yeah, it's torment. How much more confirmation we need, okay? Somebody's definitely coming right now feeling some type of anxiety, Aquarius, okay? Somebody's feeling very bondage, okay? Feeling troubled, depressed because they don't know what to do, okay? So, like I said, this person could have been living in some type of illusions, thinking that certain things were a certain way, and now they realizing it's not, okay? So somebody's feeling very troubled. They feel they can't get out of some type of bind, okay? Maybe can't get out of this narcissistic energy. Maybe this narcissistic person got a tie on them, okay, is what I'm getting. Yeah, and it's like an uninvited guest, okay? So this is also be somebody, like I said, definitely somebody that this person has time with, history with, okay? This person might also share same home with this person, okay? An uninvited guest, okay? So this is like a big change happening, and this person know they have to make a big decision because this person is currently feeling tormented in some type of home, Aquarius, okay? We're not talking about you. You're currently feeling like a tormented in some type of home you've been surrounded by with some narcissistic person around you, okay? And you're feeling like you cannot take this no more, Aquarius. You cannot take this narcissistic person no more. This person is driving you crazy, okay? They just start with every little thing they see wrong, okay? Maybe they also are bad people that they don't really clean up very well, okay? So like that, they leave things around, okay? Maybe if it's a house, maybe things that irritate you, like they maybe step on like dirt from the outside, they don't sweep it up in the inside. Okay, now have you heard somebody's bringing in dirt from outside into inside, and that's bothering me too. You may notice about this person that you thought they probably was like a very clean person, but now you start to realize this person had like little dirty ways about them, like, or maybe it's a person like You could be like a smoker. This person like drop ashes, and you're like, listen, this is a home. Man, why are you dropping ashes like on a counter or the floor, right? This is a home. You don't treat a home like that. That's what I'm getting, Aquarius. Okay, so right now it's something like I said, it's like an illusion that's been coming out, that's been being illuminated to you. Okay, you said there's lights over this person sitting over their head. Something's being illuminated to you, Aquarius. Okay, no more confusing. Okay, maybe you was confused as to whether or not you should stay with this person or leave this person. But I'm getting that something's about to be shown to you. Okay, some type of unknown information. Okay, and right now you've been putting the pieces together, Aquarius. It's not you. This person you've been dealing with, Aquarius. It's putting the pieces together. Some type of illusion they was living in with somebody in some type of home they shared or something like that. And they getting to find out now, Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what could be going on, Holy Spirit. What else is the truth that they find? My collective find out. My Aquarius collective is finding out. Holy Spirit. What else is they finding out? Letting go. So this person is finding out they got to give something up. Okay, so Aquarius, what we talking about today? Somebody realized they have to surrender. Okay, they have to let something go. Okay, and I'm getting to, like I said, maybe it might be hard for them because, like I said, they share certain things together, or they had like a love, they have affairs. Okay, they also had certain SCX fixes. They did a lot of things together, intimacy, wise, and they also maybe realize that maybe that's all it was. Okay, maybe they realizing that this is not a person that they want to like actually like wife or husband up. Okay, like material. Now they starting to realize that that's all it was SCX. Okay, and I'm gonna say, yeah, this is they at the tip of the iceberg now. Okay, so now it's like whatever's going on is at its highest peak, Aquarius. Whatever's going on, this person about to explode because it's at the highest. Okay, all the truth is being revealed. Okay, secrets is coming out. Okay, this person also made me find out that this person they was dealing with is having an affair. Okay, they going out and cheating on them. Okay, so now this person really feel they need to recharge. This person is back the way isolated right now, Aquarius, and now they realize that the person that they was living with or something like that is a narcissist. Okay, and they hoping some type of miracle happens. Okay, they hoping that maybe if we talking about you today, Aquarius, somebody you're dealing with, they hoping that they can get what they want, which is you. They hoping that you're still there waiting, Aquarius. Okay, this person's hoping that you still there waiting for them, and they hope they can have a fresh new beginnings, which is what I'm getting. Okay, this person actually want to take you by the water. Okay, this person want to walk with you, have a walk in the water, go on vacation, maybe go to the beach or something like that. This person wants to have a miracle with you, Aquarius. Okay. And if we talk about you today, Aquarius, this is what you hoping for somebody else. You hoping that you have another chance with somebody. You hoping that a miracle could save you. So I don't know. Maybe you hoping like a guy. Maybe I'm getting that this person. You or the person might be calling out to God, like, please God, give me another chance. Okay. So we talk about today, Aquarius. Somebody's asking God for another chance with you. Okay. And yeah, because they feel like they know they lied to you. Okay. This person backstabbed you, Aquarius. Okay. The person was a snake. Okay. And also look at that. Maybe this person too. We might be somebody say Aquarius. Somebody also could have found out somebody that maybe got pregnant on them or something like that. And maybe it wasn't their kid. Okay. If it's not that, you could have found that somebody else get somebody else pregnant on you. Okay. So you feel this person's a snake. Okay. Because you how does all this happen? Okay, that's what I'm getting crazy. You like, how does all this happen? Okay, under your nose, this quick. Okay, something there's some things you did not know about this person that's all coming out. But I'm gonna say, if it's not true experiences, say Aquarius, the person that you could have been dealing with, this is all this stuff they experienced. They had a lot of things going on in life, so it's giving very dramatic, Aquarius. So even though you're not around, like it's good that you're not around for this moment. Maybe this person needed to back away from you, recharge in this home, or go back to this home, or be in this space to actually see what is going on. Okay, and I'm gonna right now, this person feeling like a clown right now. Okay, this person feel like a fool because they feel like, oh, that maybe the person that they chose or something like that, or dealing with, maybe he's out to get revenge on them, or they also might feel like you might be out there to get revenge. Like maybe you're gonna move on and get somebody better. Okay, or you maybe just looking at them as a clown, like you knew it was gonna happen or something like that. Aquarius, it's like you're looking at them like, I told you. So I know it's about Aquarius. People hate when Aquarius say, I told you so, right? Because Aquarius is always 10 steps ahead most of the time, right? And when you tell people with things they don't see yet, based on a pattern of recognition, like obvious behaviors that the person they may be dealing with, they can't see. You gotta just let them go. Then half the time it happens that they either don't want to admit that you was right, but I'm gonna say they know that you was right. Okay, so they feel like even though that you're not saying it and this is happening, they also feel very guilty, even though you might not even be seeing this physically. Okay, you might be getting this through a tarot reader or something like that. And this person feel like you intuitively know that this is going on in life. Okay, so you also got somebody that's guilty that feel like you know this is going on, Aquarius. They feel like you know this going on, even though you're not physically around. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting that this person misses you, Aquarius. So remember, somebody say this person's ego. They can't wait. They want to see you so bad, Aquarius. Okay, and they feel like why did they don't know how the heck they did this. Okay, but I'm getting that's what I think is going on in this person's life, Aquarius. And we're not talking about you today. We're talking about this person that you was dealing with. Somebody's feeling like there's a lot going on in their life. Okay, so maybe it's just more than just a relationship. Okay, but that's just the icing on the cake. Like I said, the tip of the iceberg, where somebody's now realizing that somebody in their life also plays a part in their depression, okay, outside of everything else going on in their life, okay? So we're going to clarify some situations, Aquarius, what could be going on in your life, Aquarius, or this person, okay? So right now I'm getting into a vortex of change, okay? So what I'm getting is that engage with the vortex of change, where energy is swirling, transformative dance is molding anew, okay? So somebody's going to be having to make some type of change, okay? There's somebody that's currently feeling like their life is going into a dizzy circle, okay? They feel like some type of change must be made, okay? And they're being forced to step into it is what I'm getting Aquarius, okay? Somebody wanted to drop out. This wants to jump out. What wants to jump out? Somebody feel like they being forced to some type of change. Maybe they didn't want to change, okay, Aquarius? That's what I'm getting. And also wants to come out is a metamorphosis mirage, okay? So somebody's literally have to change, literally metamorphosis, okay? How many times we need that, okay? So embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly, okay? So somebody's going to be forced to change, okay? Maybe some type of habits, okay? Something they've been used to, okay? Maybe a certain way of living, okay? And then you know what's crazy? I just wrote a quote today, too, on my other website where I put, you are not required to remain loyal to an outdated version of you, okay? So that came just at time. You are not required to remain loyal to an outdated version of you, Aquarius, okay? So somebody's realizing that they're not required to remain loyal to an outdated version of themselves, okay? You are not required, Aquarius, and this person's not required, okay? So somebody maybe thought they had to remain loyal to some type of outdated version of them, okay? Like something that's really traditional, something that they believe strongly in, maybe how they was raised, religious, something like that, yeah. And I'm gonna say these things cause hurtful events by staying this type of old outdated version of themselves, okay? So as you navigate this challenging time, learn to get rid of the past so it won't weigh you down, okay? So this person has to learn how to get rid of this, okay? Because it's bringing nothing but hurtful events, okay? Nothing but chaos. This person feel like they're on fire right now, okay? So this person's going through a lot of things because it's literally killing them to change. And that's crazy because that means that's like you must be really embedded in your ways, okay, Aquarius? And we talking about you, we already know, Aquarius, sometimes we are kind of hard-headed, so we feel like, oh, we know everything sometimes. You know, they got healed Aquarius, they got unhealed Aquarius. But once a healed Aquarius reach their peak, then Aquarius be alright. But you also can't knock the fact that you do have some unhealed Aquarius. So imagine Aquarius are natural know-it-alls, right? You're attuned with God, okay? And you have like insight to the cosmos, okay? Information that people can't see. Like that's what you always tell stuff to have. So imagine a person that's unhealed Aquarius that has those abilities, but at the same time they're unhealed. So they would cause chaos and they would burn on fire because they don't listen to other people. But a healed Aquarius would be able to take insight for people, okay? Like criticism, okay? Be receptive. But unhealed is not really good to reception, okay? They feel like people are critiquing them or you try to control them. And that's an unhealed Aquarius. So that's the topic we might be dealing with, a healed Aquarius and an unhealed Aquarius. So we got two different energies in this reading today, okay, Aquarius? Okay, so Winds of Fortune is also coming out. So what I'm getting is that somebody's also hoping some type of fortune comes in, okay? Maybe somebody needs a fortune to get out of this, okay? Maybe somebody needs money, okay, to get out of the situation. So maybe it is something situation where somebody is really connected to somebody where maybe finances are connected. They made it felt like they needed that person to live, okay? But I'm getting that this is life, right? So nobody really needs nobody for real in the sense of like succeed in life, right? You just gotta know how to navigate the system, right? Especially if you live in certain places of the world that systems are provided, okay? You gotta step out of that energy of being feeling like you don't need that help, okay? And just lean on others, okay? You gotta know how to be independent. So maybe when we talk about somebody that's maybe codependent, have codependency issues or something like that, somebody that lives in fantasy land, okay? So maybe whoever to my today, this person's a person that has to make sure like that you're on the same page as people, okay? So maybe this person didn't do that, okay? Somebody was living in a fantasy land, la la land with somebody. So some Aquarius, maybe somebody you say Aquarius, you could have been living in type of fantasy land with somebody that you thought that was like a made up story. Like you thought you was in a castle, like you thought you was like princess and you know Fiona and I don't know, somebody thought it was something like that. It's giving heavy, like somebody thought that they was gonna be like some empress, an emperor, okay, and that's what I'm getting out of that fantasy land. You Aquarius, if you're talking about you today, you thought that somebody's gonna be that, but they're not that, okay? It's like, even though you say fairy tales exist, but it's not gonna be, it might not be the traditional way, like, or maybe that's a clue. Maybe your person is like a Shrek and Fiona, okay? So somebody that you may think that is not that person, but when they change at night, they become Fiona. I mean, you know, like the real Fiona, the human Fiona. So maybe you thought somebody else that looked like maybe a princess or something like that, or a prince. You thought that version of them was like the real Fiona, okay, or the real princess, but the whole time Fiona is the real princess that changes at night. Person that you could be judging or something like that, but that's what I'm getting, okay? When somebody that you was dealing with found out that somebody actually is an ogre. So it's like two different energies, Aquarius. Somebody found out that Fiona is not really Fiona. Fiona is the human version, but inside Fiona is an ogre. Okay, outside of Fiona changing at night, Fiona is an ogre as well. So somebody found out that somebody that they thought that was a princess was actually Fiona, okay? That's what I'm getting. Put it where you go, okay? And now somebody knows, like, they got to start planting some seeds somewhere else, okay? That's what I'm going to see the potential. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its promise with care and intention. So now somebody's being forced to plant potential or plant seeds elsewhere because some type of fairy tale they thought was going to come true is not coming true, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting, okay? And then it's you're not realizing that you have to plant seeds somewhere else. You got to move on, okay? But it's okay. It's all a learning process, right? Not not everybody's perfect. Nobody's perfect in this world, okay? Everybody got a story to learn, a certain lesson to learn, okay? And veil of illusion. Like I said, all the proof is coming out, okay? Lift the veils of illusion. Seek the truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically, okay? So you have to be able to, have to be asked to see through the illusion, okay? Because things were definitely hidden from you, Aquarius, or if not you, the person you was dealing with, things was hidden from them. Now they notice that something was pulled over their eyes, okay? That's what I'm getting. And now they have a medal of moments, okay? Now they sitting there daydreaming, going over every moment that they could have experienced that they thought it was real, okay? So like I said, somebody's finally waking up, Aquarius, in this energy. Somebody's waking up to what could have been happening to them, okay? And now they ready to move on and plant seeds somewhere else, okay? If not that, you are ready to now start moving on and planting seeds. But this is really it's kind of like a sad energy, Aquarius, but you can get out of it. But if not you feeling sad, somebody connected to you feeling sad, okay? Like I said, this person, you may know they may be going through this, or you already expected this to go through this because you are an Aquarius, okay? So that's why I'm getting Aquarius. This is a quick reader, okay? We try to end this reader real quick, okay? This person that you could have been dealing with, Aquarius, currently feeling tormented, okay? They feel like they got to start over in a Page of Cups energy, okay? They feel like a child. They feel like they couldn't see. This person maybe could have thought they was macho woman, macho man, and I didn't realize they actually was operating out of like immaturity, or they need some more learning to do, okay? They're not as wise as they thought they was, okay? This person's currently right now hermit mode, okay? Like I said, going over everything they could have thought they missed, okay? About a situation, okay? Whether they either comparing two people, okay? Whether it's you to somebody they was dealing with, or they just go over things that they thought they knew in life, okay? People could be even friends, okay? Friends that they thought they was their friends, okay? They realized it's not their friends. So this person's going through a lot, Aquarius. This person realizing that people they was around, surrounding themselves with are very toxic, okay? That's what I'm getting. Two of Swords. Yeah, so somebody has some type of betrayal. They could not see. Somebody could not see, Aquarius. They could not see that people was after them, okay? People was not their friend. People was not their lover. People was not for them, okay? And somebody's currently going through a depression moment because they feel like they realized that people was not who they said they was to this person, Aquarius. So that's what I'm getting, Aquarius. Like I said, it's you are not realizing it. It's okay because once you come out of this, you are going to find some type of harmony and some type of peace, okay? That's what I'm getting. You are going to find that. You are going to get that, but you got to just do the shadow work. You got to just work on yourself, Aquarius. You got to come from the unhealed Aquarius to the healed Aquarius. Like I said, Five of Swords. So right now, this person currently fighting battles, Aquarius. People that they thought had their back, that was going to fight with them, is not fighting with them, okay? So this person also could have reached out for some type of help, type of situation going on in their life, or needed some type of guidance. And these people turn their back on them, okay? Family, friends, lovers, they turn their back on this person, okay? So this person's definitely right now the Five of Swords energy. Person is uncovering everybody around them. So this is definitely some type of awakening, Aquarius. And if it's you, you're now discovering that people around you is not who they say they are. And you know, we all go through that at some point in time, but some of us don't. We just live in, some people just forever live in illusion, okay? So they maybe come back to the next lifetime. And some people I've shown this lifetime, the lights, okay? So I'm going to set the Chariots here, okay? So somebody's going to come along when I'm getting Aquarius to help you, okay? So don't think at the end, it's the end of the world, okay? This is good news. I like to see this. I like to hear this. A Chariot, okay? So don't get that Aquarius. Somebody's going to come along, okay? Once you figure out what's going on, once you realize who's for who, you are going to step away and be, step into the season where somebody, when you make the right decision, you're gonna be being picked up, okay? So what I'm getting is that you have to just do the shadow work and work on yourself and see through the illusion, okay? And start making some decisions, start planting seeds. Once you start planting seeds, that's when you're gonna start seeing some good news, okay? Some good results, okay? And that's when the Chariot will be there. Then you're gonna meet somebody that's gonna come along that's gonna balance you out. Whether it's gonna be some help from a random stranger, help from a friend, okay? A hidden friend, a hidden ally, or something like that. A hidden something. You have a hidden ally somewhere, crazy. That's what I'm getting. The sun, yeah. So it's gonna be illuminated, okay? So you wanna see that you have some type of hidden allies. People that you could have turned your back on, thought that those was your allies, gonna be your allies, Aquarius. People that you thought that wasn't your allies, your allies. And the people that you thought was your allies is not your allies. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So you are leaving, Aquarius, okay? The Six of Swords came out. You are leaving. You are leaving these people. You're leaving this group. You're leaving this person alone. You're leaving a lot of people alone because you realize that those people are not for you, okay? They just was there to just torment you some type of way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you learned some type of lesson. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You turning your back on some type of foundation, okay? Something you could have felt like was foundational, like a fairy tale. You thought it was a fairy tale, but now you're realizing that it's not really a fairy tale. It's like all just, like I said, that Shrek and Fiona. I don't know, I keep getting that. What's that movie called? Oh, Shrek. It's from Shrek, right? The fairy tale land. Like, you really was in a fairy tale land, Aquarius. Yeah, King of Pentacles is coming out, okay? So you want to be seeing some type of help, okay? You want to get some type of financial help, okay? That's what I'm getting. That's what you lot of guys are seeking for. You want to get some type of financial help from a King of Pentacles energy, a person that got money, okay? Maybe offering, okay? So even though it may not be as big as you may want it to start with, it's going to start somewhere, okay? You got to start somewhere, Aquarius. But someone got to offer you some type of position, Aquarius, where you can get yourself back in order. And that's what I'm getting. That's what you're really waiting for, okay? But you're only going to get this after you realize and cut these people off that are not for you. So you cannot get this King of Pentacles status until you cut certain people off, Aquarius. You gotta cut people off, and once you get them cut off, you're gonna see a major difference. Things gonna start improving. Your money gonna start improving. Once you remove yourself from these people, start planting seeds elsewhere. Okay, so you have to start from somewhere. You cannot be picky, Aquarius. I know Aquarius is good for that. We be like, oh, we don't like that, but sometimes you gotta let go of some of that pride. Okay, the unhealthy Aquarius, you gotta let some of that pride go and start somewhere. Okay, that's what I'm getting. See it through, came out. Okay, so. You don't always finish what you start, and then you talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karma pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you accomplished, okay? So like I said, some of you guys are planting seeds and getting started, but then you guys will get the idea, and then y'all don't finish it, and y'all leave it behind, and y'all start a new one, and then you talk about yourself like, I just can't complete anything. Oh, God, what's wrong? Why am I getting no results? Because you start something, you don't complete it. So you have to keep going, okay? Then you have to indulge in that activity, indulge in that area, and then you'll start receiving results, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting. So I'm gonna end this quick reading, Aquarius. Okay, put one more card. Okay, speak up. So you're gonna be asked to speak up, Aquarius. Okay, what you are not saying that's eating you up inside. You can't take this forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on. Be happy. Okay, so like I said, you have to put your foot down, Aquarius. Put your foot down. You want to start discovering so many things after you put your foot down. Okay, you gotta tell people like it is. Do not feel bad for them because that's also the part of the Aquarius heart, the empathetic heart, okay, Aquarius have, okay? You have to stop being so nice, okay? Some people like it, because these people are taking advantage of you, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting. People are taking advantage of that nice heart. But guess what? At the end of the day, once you do it, it's done. It's done for. Because I feel like once Aquarius make their mind up, they make their mind up, okay? Then you're going to have some type of new discovery. Some new people, new ideas, new opportunities that are going to be coming your way. And there's still work to do to reach your goal. But you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. So you have to go through a season of discovery, Aquarius. You have to have some type of new beginning after, literally, listen to the keyword, after you release these toxic people, okay, these narcissistic people, these toxic friends, okay, you separate yourself, okay, you're going to end up recharging yourself, you're going to have this period of downtime, but once you do that, start planting seeds and thinking about creative ideas, reaching out to people, starting somewhere, you're going to be okay, Aquarius. But that's the current energy right now for the current collective Aquarius group. Maybe whether it's you or somebody that's dealing with you, they're currently, this person that's dealing with you, or used to deal with, is currently being illuminated, okay? They looking forward to getting better. So I don't see this person really maybe like reaching out to any type of relationship right now. This person might just be focused on themselves, trying to get themselves back together, okay? And over time, somebody may just come along this person's way to help this person get back on their foot, okay? But like I said, this is you or somebody you may be dealing with. This is the current T, Aquarius. So like I said, good luck, okay? Let go of the illusion. Let go of Shrek Fiona, okay? Or be aware that it is a Shrek and Fiona. Have you always Shrek and Fiona? I don't know somebody just watched that, or that's a clue you might be seeing now on TV popping up or something like that. Something going on Disney World, Disneyland, I don't know. But anyways, that's all, Aquarius. Good luck. Keep stay strong, because at the end of the day, Aquarius are meant to be great. We are the teachers of the signs, and you got this. So if you like my video, give me a like and share, subscribe, any questions, and leave me till next time. Bye.